starting pitcher today, it is Trevor Rogers going for the Marlins. This will be his 20th start of the season. Problem with him has not been his performance as much as it's been the lack of run support, hence the 1-9 mark. This one to the shortstop, and it's Otto Lopez today. Tested early. A little look for Otto on the other side of the second base bag.
And Nimmo sprints down to first, having drawn the 1-out walk. And it'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
It's the swing and miss on a good changeup there for Martinez, his first K of the afternoon.
There goes Nimmo. The pitch is high. The throw to second by Fortes is not in time, and Nimmo is now 9 for 9.
2-1 from Rogers. Is hit in the air out toward left field. They have gotten in on the handle a little bit in front of the track. De La Cruz puts it away. Rogers strands one in the first.
Christian Scott back in his home neighborhood. The Coconut Creek, Florida native will be facing the Marlins for the second time.
0-1 pitch is lined into right center field. And a leadoff base knock for the Marlins to start the bottom of the first inning, courtesy of Jazz.
Out toward right field. Tyrone Taylor will make the catch. Jazz back to first.
These guys went into shallow left. On comes Nimmo to call. And Brandon's got it 2 out. And the slider got him swinging to end the inning. So Scott finishes off the first with a strikeout. No score after 1. Second inning, Mark Vientos leads off for New York against Trevor Rogers. And he bounces one slowly toward third. He might beat this out, and he will. We're laughing about it because Vientos, over the last few weeks, has hit so many topped slow bouncers toward third base.
2-2 swung on and missed, strike 3. Another high fastball. They're trying to get Trevor to live up there. It's a bit sneaky.
Another one in the air toward right, and a long run for Sanchez. He overran that one, but somehow able to recover in time to make the catch.
We always want to get there. He got there, but maybe a little too quick.
1-2. Yeah, they got him to chase the fastball up, so he works around the leadoff single.
Well, we go to the last of the second inning with the Mets and Marlins scoreless. Left leg kick delivers. Swing on a liner in the air to left. Nimmo going back, still going back, reaches up, makes the catch just before gliding softly into that padded left field fence.
1-2 is cut on and missed. A high fastball, 2 outs. Edwards hitting .328. He's 1 for 7 in this series with an RBI and a walk.
Get down,
as he pops one in the air to shallow center field. Little blooper falls in for a 2-out base hit for Xavier Edwards.
Probably a good day for him to start too, because he was 2 for 2 against Christian Scott the first time Scott faced the Marlins. Loops this one into shallow left, and it drops for a base hit. 3 for 3 against the Mets starter, and the Marlins have a couple on with 2 outs. 474 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs.
And that's flied out to right. Should be easy for Taylor, and that retires the side. 2 hits, 2 left after 2. Mets nothing, Marlins nothing.
And Lindor, a switch hitter, and a good switch hitter, but much more power batting left-handed than right-handed. He can get some hits.
And the 1-2 pitch is rolled over softly to third. Berger up with it, off balance throw to first in time. Lindor's out. There's 2 away.
Great pitch for a called strike 3. 4th strikeout for Trevor.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will lead things off. He singled to start the bottom of the first. 1-0 to Jazz is lifted in the air, high and deep, right center field. Taylor going back in the gap, and he ran it down to make the catch.
My goodness, what a play by Taylor.
There's a ground ball hit towards the middle of the diamond. Iglesias has it on the backhand. He throws it over towards first, but De La Cruz will beat it out. Inside ball 4, he walked him. A 1-out single and a walk, and the Marlins have 2 men aboard for Jake Berger.
It's ball 4 inside. The sweeper couldn't get back to the front door, so the Marlins have the bases loaded, and that will bring out Jeremy Hefner.
So Hefner trying to calm down the young 25-year-old Christian Scott.
And Sanchez goes down swinging on the fastball, and Christian Scott gets a strikeout when he needs one.
Head in the air behind first base. Foul ground. Alonso waving his arms in foul ground. Makes the catch on the warning track. And Scott dances out of trouble. 1 out in the 4th for Pete Alonso. No score. And the pitch grounded toward the middle and through. A base hit going into center field. And Alonso has a base hit up the middle.
That's lined into left field. A base hit for Vientos. So the Mets with back-to-back base hits. Another one on the changeup.
Make it 6. And then that one actually off the head of Vientos, and Alonso gets to third base to see if Vientos is okay. After a check, it looks like he's going to stay in the ball game, so that's certainly a good thing.
But it sets up a situation with the runner at third base, a possible sacrifice fly.
Served in the air toward left field. De La Cruz coming in, makes the catch. Alonso tagging, heading home. The throw to the plate is offline. Alonso slides in head first, and the Mets on a Luis Torrens sac fly have a 1-0 lead in the fourth.
And at 57 pitches already through 3, I don't think you can expect a great deal of length from Christian Scott. Just getting him through 5 innings has been a challenge.
Bouncing ball towards second. Iglesias throws across his body, and Edwards is safe. So Xavier has a couple of hits. So they've had traffic against Scott. They'll have a little bit more here as that line drive sinks into left field. So Brujan 2 for 2. The Marlins 7-8 hitters are 4 for 4.
That was such a great situation unfolding. Do they walk him or pitch to him? Once it got to 2-0, maybe they're going to put him on. They didn't. He chased a couple of sliders. Now I got a chance to get him out. Missed with the fastball. Came back with the slider that I guarantee Jazz was looking for.
And that one is hit out toward right. A line drive. 3-run homer for Jazz.
Crushed. Gone. 3-1 Miami. Chisholm with a blast into the Mets bullpen. His 13th of the season.
A 3-1 lead for Trevor Rogers as we move to the top of the 5th inning. Harrison Bader will lead things off for the Mets.
Bader dribbles one in front of the plate, and Fortes pops on it and throws it down the line. Bader heads for second. Sanchez gets over to back it up. And on Nick Fortes' second error of the game, the Mets have a runner in scoring position with nobody out.
So now Martinez, he has struck out and flied to left.
Martinez lines one into left field for a base hit. Bader to third. He's being waved around. The throw to the plate by De La Cruz is cut off. And the Mets get within a run. J.D. Martinez drives in the run, and it's 3-2 Miami.
That's grounded to third base. Marlins go around the horn but can't complete the double play. So the inning continues.
That's going to be all for Trevor Rogers.
As Cronin kicks and fires the 2-2, and Vientos swings and misses, strike 3. Cronin gets out of the inning. Mets get a run.
With the starters not going deep in the games, you would think that the bullpen would have run out of gas and the numbers would be worse, but they've gotten better, and that's a great sign.
Wicked slider right there for the strikeout. Nowhere close. And he swings through the fastball, elevated, and all 3 of his outs have come by way of the K. 3 of the 4 batters. Yep. Chops one to Berger. Gets a good hop, loads, throws to first, and gets the out. So Cronin works through the 6th inning. It stays 3-2. So far, Hauser has made rather quick work of the Marlins. He's got 4 outs on 11 pitches. Good day for Vidal. 3 for 3, and it's a hustle double there for Brujan. Jazz ground ball to second base. That's 1. First, Marlins may take a peek. They will challenge the call, but this would lead to another run, and I'm sure that plays into why the challenge.
After review, the call in the field stands. The runner is out.
A.J. Puck into the game, and Francisco Lindor with a base hit.
He does not go when the 3-2 pitch is cut on and foul tipped into the mid of Fortes, strike 3.
Puck in the driver's seat here, 0-2. And check down at first, they say, went around.
Yeah, I think J.D. knew it.
And a balk is called against Puck. And Lindor goes to second. So now Pete trying to get that tying run home from scoring position, and Puck misses outside, a ball and a strike.
Look at this. Look at this.
And then the throw back to the pitcher gets away, and Lindor scampers over to third.
That is another error. Third error on, it should be on Fortes.
Well, Alonso and Puck saw each other on Friday, and Pete walked on a 3-2 count.
Lindor very active off of third. Puck delivers. Ground ball goes off Puck. Redirects to second. Edwards makes the play. Stayed with it.
And the side is retired. What a play.
Jake Berger. A couple of strikeouts and a walk today for Jake. Keep his 5-game hit streak alive. As Berger sends a fly ball out to pretty deep left center field. And that one into Automation Alley. Jake Berger with another home run.
A little breathing room here in the 7th.
They had been giving him a steady diet of sliders the last couple of days, and he finally was able to catch up with one.
So a pinch hit single for DJ Stewart, and the Mets will get the tying run to bat with Iglesias coming up.
On the ground to third. That's 1, and that's all the Marlins will get.
And over called strike 3. caught McNeil looking at a cutter, and the side is retired. That should set things up nicely for Tanner Scott.
The Marlins All-Star Tanner Scott, 15 of 17 in save opportunities into his 41st game this year. He'll face Harrison Bader. 100 miles an hour at the top of the zone for the strikeout. One away.
2-2. There's a pop-up in the air center field. There with plenty of room into the ball game is Nick Gordon. He makes the catch, and there's 2 outs.
Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's a Marlins win. 4-2 the final score to take 2 of the first 3 in this 4-game series against the New York Mets.